What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in. You are with the Doodle Dudes, and we are bringing you Between the Lines. You're on my channel this week, Geek Out with Roscoe. I'm so pumped. This is awesome. We have our first guest tonight. Oh, man. Chris, how you doing tonight, brother?
Oh, man. Up until about 30 minutes ago, it was kind of sketchy. No pun intended. But I'm doing well now. I've had some time to cool the jets, and I'm ready for this show. I'm excited.
Excellent, brother. All right, good, man. I'm glad. Hey, man, positive vibes always, right?
That's right.
So I want to introduce a wonderful human being of this community. You may know him as someone who lurks in the night, someone that feeds on what would you say? Beautiful necks. I mean,
yeah. Well, I'm safe there because I don't have a neck at all.
See, that's why I'm like this tonight. I got my shields up tonight. No, but we have a great person here tonight. I hope you're all excited to welcome in Mr. Actual Dracula.
Hey guys,
what's up?
Hey brother,
how you doing? Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
You're awesome, brother. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Looking forward to it.
This is a garlic-free stream tonight.
Oh,
I love garlic, so that's actually too bad.
So I'm going to say a couple highs to the people in the chat. And who is this guy? Oh, geez. Who invited this guy to the party?
I know. Let him in and everything goes crazy.
Woo, here we go. Mr. Free Key Louie. What's up, brother? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, man. Sith Lordly, thank you so much for coming by, brother. I enjoy your videos. You see me pop in once in a while. This is awesome. Thank you so much for coming by tonight. Let's see. Who else we got in the chat? Oh, hello, Sam. How are you? Layla Shea.
How's it going?
Homeboy. Josh, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for coming by. Oh, a gentleman I met just last night, Jade Q. Thank you so much for coming by. Appreciate you coming by, brother.
What's up,
Hope
Jade?
Gonna have some fun tonight. This lovely woman right here. Hello, Mama Dukes.
Hey, Miss Cindy.
My homeboy. Here he is. Captain Comics. Hey, Captain.
Happy birthday.
I knew you were going to say that. My brother from another mother. Cambo Crew. What up, Craig? Let's see who else we got up in here. Oh, man. My brother. Here he is. Chunk Monstar. What's up, Chunk? What's he saying? A couple big gulps, huh? Excellent. All right, I think we're caught up here. So, Dracula, how you doing tonight, brother?
Yeah, not bad. I'm just kind of sketching out what I'm gonna draw here.
Ooh.
And like I told you guys before, it's a character I haven't drawn since I was a kid, like maybe like 8 years old. But I used to draw him quite a bit when I was young.
Excellent.
That's all. I'm gonna say.
Okay. For everyone that doesn't know, the theme tonight is horror because we have our good buddy here, Actual Dracula, on. And we will be asking him questions. I'm going to go first, if you don't mind, Chris. Is that cool?
Absolutely.
All right. So I got a really cool question for you, bro.
All right.
What is your inspiration for when you do these awesome YouTube videos?
I mean, I guess it depends on, what the subject of the video is. I mean, some of them just came naturally. Like one of the last ones I did was the my Survivor Man parody, Survivor Man Bigfoot parody, because I was opening a Squatchy box from Squatchy Comics. So
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And I'm a huge fan of Les Stroud, and I loved his Bigfoot shows. So I just figured I'll just do my own Survivor Man Bigfoot, and then find the Squatchy box at the end.
I love it.
And but in terms of like general inspiration, I honestly have no idea. It's just I'll come up with an idea and just kind of run with it. A lot of the stuff that I'm doing in those videos like is kind of on the fly. I might write a few things down, maybe a few lines I'm wanting to say or some things I'm gonna do. But like that video, for instance, I just kind of just did it. Just kind of came up with it on the spot. So
awesome, brother.
So therefore, I don't really have a good answer to that question.
Hey. It's just off the top of the dome. That's a good one, man.
Yeah.
Austin, thank you so much for coming by, brother. Appreciate you. Very cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, like for when I think of stuff, I love like SNL, like what like Freaky Louie does with the SNL stuff. If no one's watching that, you're missing out so much. But yeah, I like how you like I was saying, I like SNL and stuff like that has inspired me to do skits and stuff like that. So that's why I was wondering if you had anything like that. But yeah, I mean, off the top of the dome is always great.
Yeah, I mean, well, like, yeah, comedy like that, like sketch comedy. I mean, not so much SNL. I haven't really watched that in years, but like that is definitely there's quite a few shows that definitely made an impact and had a lot of influence on like what I wanted to do. Like I grew up watching like Kids in the Hall and SCTV, and then
Awesome.
later and Monty Python as well, all the Monty Python movies and the show, and then later stuff like Mr. Show with Bob and David and Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Those are like, that's what I love to watch, almost more than anything else. And yeah, so that I would say, like, in general, a lot of those kind of just weird sketch shows, and like because like Kids in the Hall and Mr. Show, they do some really like surreal stuff that
right
that like I found really funny, and I know not everybody did, but yeah.
All those ones you said had, a lot of them had controversial, like, sketchy type of things that people were like, oh, what? How do you find that funny? But you have to find humor in, almost everything too. But yeah, I love that you said Tim and Eric, because I'm such a big Dr. Steve Brule fan.
Yeah. Yeah, he's awesome.
Check it out.
Yeah. I saw him live a couple years ago because Tim and Eric did a live show, and they brought Steve Brule out. It was okay, but I mean, their live shows, it doesn't really do what they do. Definitely works better when they can actually like edit something together, for sure. It was good, but like, because they do like a lot of like stage work and bring people on stage. It's like, I didn't come here for you to bring people on stage. I just came to watch Steve Brule, But yeah, he's awesome.
Awesome, brother.
So I have a question for you now.
Yeah.
The name actual Dracula, what was the purpose or the reasoning for that name? Why did you come up with that as opposed to any other name?
That is a very good question. So, I am obviously a huge fan of Dracula, first of all. But originally it started as a Twitter account. Years ago, the idea was, if Count Dracula had a Twitter account, what would he tweet? What would he write about? And I used it for a little bit, but I don't really like Twitter, so kind of abandoned that after a while. The account's still there if anyone wants to check it out. I just haven't posted anything on there in years. And then when I started in my Instagram account, however many years ago that was, I just kind of stuck with that name. I had no real intention at the time of doing anything with it. Like, that was just a name. And then when I started, once I started kind of getting back into the hobby and posting comic book stuff, that's when I kind of figured out I could actually do a lot more with it. Starting with just the basic stuff, like that gave me ideas for like the logos I came up with, and also for more, like the videos I've made haven't really been like, I haven't broken out Dracula yet, really. But there's plans. There's stuff in the works for sure.
Oh.
So for those of you that don't know, Adrian, our actual Dracula, is responsible for the Remy Cube, baby.
Yes.
And if you don't know of that video, then you need to go back and check the video out that we did as kind of a roast Remy Q video. A lot of YouTubers did videos for it, and if you haven't seen it, it is definitely a good trip. So that's something that he's done. And I've got kind of another question, but I'll wait until Roscoe asks you his, and I'll move from there.
If you ask him, brother. If you want to ask him right now, go ahead, brother. Does it tie in together?
Well, I mean, kind of.
Bro, just ask him. It's all good.
So, like, being somebody that's seen a lot of what you do on YouTube and a lot of what you post on Instagram, you always seem to have this very stoic, laid-back personality. Now, even when you're on Whack Comics show and you're making the slab with the spring, what are they called? 1 in a millions, or the sprinkles that you put on it?
Oh, the hundreds and thousands.
Thousands. Like I couldn't do something like that without busting out laughing. And it just seems like you have this very cool personality. Is that how you are all the time, or are you like low key just always funny?
I mean, I don't know if I'm always funny, but I'd say I'm like how you described. I'd say I'm like that most of the time. I'm pretty quiet, pretty reserved, I guess. I don't when I'm making those videos, I guess this just comes with years of, I suppose, being funny, and I do. I mean, I do began doing those videos in the first place because I like to make myself laugh, and it does even if it doesn't look like it. I find it hilarious. So, yeah, I guess it comes with practice. I don't know. And that's just that's my personality for the most part. Rod the Rican called me Mr. Poker Face after my first episode. Why. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, if I could, I don't know. It's just the way I am, man. That's just how it is.
All right.
So
Roscoe.
So Drac. So touching on what Cardboard was saying, brother, have you ever thought of like maybe doing? Well, since you kind of answered it, but I wanted to touch on this. Did you ever think about doing actual werewolf or actual Frankenstein? Maybe. Maybe like. I was just, it was like, when it was one of my questions, I was thinking, I was like, why? Like, I mean, I know you like Dracula, but like, have you ever thought of maybe branching out and starting your own goon squad?
That's an interesting possibility. But I mean, I like Dracula most of all. out of all those characters. So I never really thought about that before. I suppose I could do. I could end up doing something someday if other people want to get in on it. As Roscoe, if you want to be like an actual werewolf, I'd be down to do something like that.
I'm down with that. How about this one? Actual maple leaf.
Yeah. Yes.
See, look, here we go. Freaky Drac is king of all the monsters. So now we know why. No. Look who's in the house here. DJ Lynx. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for coming by.
Actual Frankenstein. There he
Here we go. Look, we can start a whole squad here. But yeah, and I thought of would be another would have been a cool name too, would have been Dracula by Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Werewolf by Night, Dracula by Night. I wrote that down. I was like, man, that sounds pretty cool too. Start your own comic book.
Well, whenever I see someone post the Werewolf by Night comics, I'll usually make some comment about how he'd make his fur would make a great lining for my cape.
Oh, that's great.
So do you want to ask another one? Do you want to ask another one, Roscoe, since I pulled a twofer?
Sure. Yeah, definitely. All right. So, Jack, here you go, brother. Where were you? You ready for this? Where were you during Game 6 of the World Series in 1993 when Joe Carter hit that home run?
So I would have been. I would have been. I wasn't at that game. I would have just been watching it, probably at my dad's place. Okay. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty amazing. I wish it would happen now because I wasn't as into baseball then as I am now. I still liked it, but it was when you follow a team for a long time, that it starts to mean something else. Unless it's the Maple Leafs, then it's just never gonna happen, basically. So
thank you.
Yeah, that was it was good. I definitely it was nice to see Toronto win something. When the Raptors won, that was incredible. Yeah, who knows? The Blue Jays have an amazing team this year, so they could definitely go far. Yeah.
Did you see this? Did you see a couple comments here?
Oh yeah, that's my mom, guys.
Hey, Mama Dracula.
She's watching. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Okay, I was just curious because I know that was a big thing for for Canada at the time. So I wasn't sure if you were like how you said you were with your dad or something. Like I didn't know if the place was going crazy or like the streets were going nuts or.
Yeah, I mean, again, I was also pretty young, so I would have been like 10, 11 years old, so I wasn't out drinking or anything like that.
Oh no, I figured that, but I mean I was young when the Devils won the cup, but I loved it. I was at the parade and everything.
Oh yeah.
Because they had like a little hockey, like street hockey like thing going and everything. So I think I got an echo somewhere. Echo. Oh, okay, it's gone. All right. But yeah. So I wasn't sure if if it was something that was like a big thing, but all right. I was just curious. Beating the Phillies. Sorry, Rod.
The Raptors winning was huge. Like the celebration afterwards. Yeah, like the city went nuts. It was awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Yeah, that was crazy. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't really see that one coming. I don't. I mean, Raptors were good, but that was crazy. See, I'm a sports nut, so that's why I wanted to ask that. And I know you're a Maple Leafs fan.
I am, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oof.
What can I say?
Who do you got winning the cup this year? Who do you think?
Yeah, now I'm not so sure. I had let's see. I don't want to say Montreal, but I can see Montreal making the finals. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Vegas.
Oh man,
Wouldn't that be wild?
Good, man.
I'm gonna go with Las Vegas.
I like the. I'm rooting for the Islanders, kind of.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
After John Tavares left, they just they weren't too kind.
Man, I just I know people that are fans. That's why I'm like, oh yeah, because I'm a Devils fan. So I mean, that was the worst season or the worst few seasons, the worst decade. But anyway, after Marty Brodeur left, it was it's been sad days. But yeah, I don't know, man. I was surprised that the Islanders even beat the Bruins. That was crazy. But,
yeah,
I don't know. So,
is it my
what
turn
about you,
to
Chris?
ask a question? What about me?
Chris, well, do you have a hockey team? You like the Hurricanes?
No, I don't like the Hurricanes.
Oh,
I'm a Penguins fan.
oh, here's this guy. Here we go. Seth Lordley says Habs.
Yeah.
Montreal, man. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
No,
Here we go. Carolina Hurricanes, baby. This guy loves the Hurricanes.
Even though I'm from Toronto and I'm supposed to hate Montreal, when I was a kid, like my favorite player was probably Patrick Roy.
Ooh. Oh,
Fair enough. I mean, he's good, or was good.
Oh, he was I loved him.
Yeah.
He was a beast. Him, Dominic Hasek, those guys. I played goalie
Hasek.
when I was younger. I played goalie, so goalies definitely hit me in the heart. But whew, man, Dominator was a beast. But that's why I loved Brodeur, man. I was a Devils fan, and I was like, I have one of the best goalies to ever play this game, or probably to play this game.
I think my favorite goalie though is Jason Voorhees. Bring it back to the horror theme.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So my next question for you is: we've talked a little bit about Dracula, the person. We're going to talk a little bit now about Dracula, the collector. Mm-hmm. When you buy comics, what do you look for? Like, what are your go-to books?
Oh wow. I mean, right now I'm kind of all over the place. There's so many interesting titles coming out, it seems, every week. Now when I first got back into the hobby about a year ago, I wasn't really I picked up like a few new titles. My plan wasn't really to like go crazy every new comic book day, and I still don't. But there's definitely been some things lately that interested me for whatever reason. Just hearing really good things about them, like Nice House on the Lake, Geiger, Noctera. That's the stuff I'm reading right now. But I suppose in general, the stuff I collect is, stuff that I read as a kid, Spider-Man, Batman, X-Men, kind of the stuff I was always been interested in. Right. And those are still, in terms of the stuff I want to collect, that's what I want to collect the most, for sure.
Great answer. Like with your name, when I first heard about you, I was like, okay, this guy's gonna be like Tomb of Dracula, Blade, all those stereotypical, but
Mhm.
I found that people are way more rounded than what you normally would give them credit for in the comic book community.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do collect Tomb of Dracula. That is something I chipping away at. But and I'd say one of my biggest books on my wish list right now would be Tomb #1 for sure. Number 10, and that's untouchable right now. Forget that.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, in general, I would say I don't actually have too many horror comics. It's not something I really like specifically go out to collect. I mean, lately there's been a lot of horror comics. A lot of post-apocalyptic stuff. But there's definitely some really good horror comics out right now. Like Nice House on the Lake was incredible first issue.
Absolutely.
I'm really looking forward to seeing where that goes. I also just picked up all the issues of Maniac of New York.
That's another good read.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but yeah. I know Tyler is raving about that, so I was like, I saw it, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get those.
You need to read it so we can talk about it, because I love that book. It's one of my favorite indie books out there right now.
Yeah, that's a great book. That is a great book. I mean, I know they're ripping off Jason, but it's great. It's hairy. It's different.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Absolutely.
What?
Sure can. I'm just in the chat here. Oh shoot.
What is the first horror movie you ever watched?
Oh, it's funny you should ask that question, because Roscoe and I were actually talking about this the night that you had accepted our invite, and we were talking about what we wanted our theme to be, and we actually had this discussion while we were discussing what the theme was, and the first horror movie that I remember watching vividly is one I should not have watched at the age I watched it at. First horror movie that I remember vividly watching is The Exorcist, and I watched it at the ripe age of 7.
Oh, I remember you telling me that. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was actually not much older than you the first time I watched The Exorcist. It's not the first horror movie I saw, but like the first horror movie I ever saw was Carrie.
Okay.
Oh.
Which I would have probably been about 5 or 6 years old when I saw that. I didn't know. For years, I thought it was because I used to go to the video store, and I used to love looking through the horror section, even though I couldn't actually watch any of those movies. And I remember seeing case for this one called Prom Night. So for years, I thought the first horror movie I ever saw was Prom Night. Years later, of course, I realized it was Carrie. It just happened to take place at a prom. But The Exorcist was the first movie that genuinely scared me.
Yeah. But see, now you watch it, and it's like, is it really that scary? I mean, kind of, sort of. But from today's standards, would it scare many people? Probably not.
Yeah, probably not the way it did when it first came out. That's for sure.
Have you read many of the news articles about when that movie first came out?
Yeah.
There were people in the theater that were passing out and wetting their pants, and it seemed to scare a lot of people.
Yeah, people lost their minds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if it would have the same effect, but I also just think there aren't as many scary movies anymore either. I mean, yeah, nothing quite like The Exorcist. There's been a lot of similar movies. They just, it's not the same.
So I'm gonna go something a lot lighter as my first scary movie. I saw Candyman when I was.
Okay.
How is that lighter? That movie was terrifying.
Well, yeah, it definitely was. But I mean, Exorcist. I think Exorcist is, I don't know, to me creepier. But I guess I don't know at the time. I mean, but there's no doubt I had nightmares. But it was unreal. But we do have a question for you, Drac, here in the comments. I put it up if you wanted to answer this gentleman here.
Sure. Oh, I saw that. Do I run through the city with my woes? Yeah, I suppose I do. Thanks for that. Thanks.
What up, Jeannie? Let's see, people are chatting in here. Man, I was way too. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Candyman. Is that a little B? That's awesome. But yeah, mine was Candyman. It was a sleepover, and we played it on VHS. That's how old I am. Yeah, so that was my nightmare for the next week.
Yeah, Candyman was pretty creepy.
Are they going to redo that? I heard they may redo that.
I believe they already did.
Oh, they did. Oh, okay. I missed it. I'm glad. No.
Yeah, I don't remember who was in it, but yeah, that movie has been made already, I believe.
Gotcha. Well, I gotta.
So how
maybe
are
I'll
you guys
check
liking
it out.
what you're doing so far?
Oh, I'm loving this.
My drawing?
Yeah.
It's not going exactly as planned. I think it's okay.
Now, Adrian, how long have you been drawing for? Like, I know you have some pretty good ability to draw. After seeing you on Lame Refrain, still love that cannonball that you did. But
oh yeah,
how long have you drawn for or been drawing?
I mean, I've been drawing basically my whole life, for as long as I can remember. But I definitely go through periods where I don't really draw at all. Like, I have been drawing a lot more this year. Definitely more than I did, say, the last 2 or 3 years. I'm also teaching myself how to paint digitally.
Okay.
cool.
Which I'd never really done before. I've used like Photoshop and Illustrator here and there a bit, but now I'm really liking the possibilities of it, because I like painting, but I don't really have a space set up for it. I don't have a studio, and you gotta to really like be able to paint all the time. You need a dedicated space, and like I'm actually really enjoying doing it digitally. So
that's awesome.
yeah.
Did you go to school for any kind of art? Like, did you take any art like classes?
Yes. The high school I went to had a special art program. They had like two. They had one was like a music theater program, and then they had their special visual arts program, which was awesome because once you got to grade 10 or 11, you had two art classes a day, and they were broken up into all different mediums. So painting, sculpture, life drawing class, photography, film. It was an awesome school. You got to, kind of try everything out, basically.
I wish more schools
awesome.
required that.
And then I went to an art college right after, but I just wasn't feeling it. I basically, I already knew before the first year was up that I wasn't going to go back.
Let's see what Link said here.
It was not.
You went with Drake? You didn't go to high school with Drake?
I did not, no. And the high school in Degrassi was called Degrassi Links, hence the name of the show.
Tell him.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I did not go to Degrassi.
They're talking about going to a drive-in on the chat here. Has anyone ever been to a drive-in? Apparently, DJ Links has never been to a drive-in.
I have when I was a kid, yeah.
We actually still have an active drive-in in the city that I live in. It's one of the only things that we have that's active, but recently they've been doing concerts there. Bands have been coming in and playing concerts, but yeah, when they were still showing movies, I've been to the drive-in.
Yeah, I've been to one. Been a couple. Not as many as there used to be, but I guess they started coming back because of COVID too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in the chat here saying been to drive-in. Oh, here we go. Hey, what's up? James Nugg. What's up, brother? No, it's my brother Jimmy. How you doing? But yeah, I've been to a couple drive-ins, but like I said, there's not as many as they used to. Oh, look at it. He already jumped in. I used to take my dates to the drive-in. Oh, look out now. But yeah, I'm loving what I'm drawing right now. I know you said, Chris, what about you? You didn't really touch on you liking what you're doing over there?
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Kind of, sort of,
but
yeah.
Okay. I'm my own worst critic.
We all are. I feel like we all are. I mean, I know I am too, so that's why I say it. But what about you, Drac?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
This is no good. I hate this. And then you rip it, and you're like, man, why'd I do that? What's wrong with me? Or my friends.
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I was gonna say, or my friend sees it, it's like, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? It's like, oh, I didn't like it. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I love Lamer Frame is I love just doing quick drawings like that, as opposed to spending. I mean, I enjoy spending a long time on one piece as well. I don't do it very often, but like I said, I'm doing more of that now. But I've always just really been into just doing something quickly and kind of moving on to the next thing.
And here we are forcing you to draw for an hour.
Yeah, no, it's good. I actually probably need more time. So
I know you're like, I like to draw quick, and I'm like, okay, man, thanks for stopping by. No.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not that I prefer it, but I guess I'm used to it. So,
yeah, I never did that before until Lamer Frame, man. That is crazy.
It goes by so quickly. People, when people go on there for the first time, they do not realize how fast 2 minutes is.
Yep. Oh, yeah,
it's
crazy.
Definitely an eye opener.
Yep. Yeah. No one has any idea. It's just like, because you start and you're like, oh, okay, cool, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, there's 1 minute left. What?
I just got his eye finished.
Yeah, right. Like, oh man. But I know we're all winners from the show. Thank you, everybody. No, but yeah, man, Drac, you on some of those ones you did for the championship show, bro, were freaking awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, man, that was so dope. I love the one Cannonball was really cool, but there was another one that I was like, whoa.
Wolfsbane.
Oh yeah, that one was really, really dope. Oh yeah, that was really dope. I like that. Did someone claim that?
That might have been Nick. I think Nick claimed Wolfsbane.
Yeah, I know
I
he
haven't
claimed
sent
one
it to
from
him.
me
I haven't
too.
sent it to him yet, so technically it's still mine.
Oh
But
snap!
I'll
You listening?
send.
Where is Nick?
I don't know. Yeah, good question. Better show up here. Or he's dusted for that drawing.
Oh, you hear it here, everyone.
No, yeah, no, that one was claimed by Nick. And then a bunch of the others I still have to send. I'm sending like a lot of my drawings to Rogue Trader because
cool.
I gotta send books to him for pressing, and I know he asked for one or two of the drawings. I'm gonna just send him a bunch.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's good, man. He's a good guy for the community. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, real nice guy. I always see him on Lamer Frame, and now he's a sponsor of Lamer Frame, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, I'm inking right now. Go ahead. Sorry, Chris. Go ahead, brother. I said I'm inking. That sounds weird, right?
Oh, you guys made me ink.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
So, and there goes everything behind me. Like, literally have boxes.
Oh.
And there's my dog. So anyways, that's a good example of how anything and everything can happen and will happen on the show. But I know you touched on this a little bit, but what are your top 3 gotta have comic books, Adrian?
Like
ones that you want in your collection before you stop collecting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one is like I said, Tomb of Dracula #1. I would say number 10, but that's just not as realistic. I wouldn't mind it, but I do really want #1. I would say that. I would
for the
say,
people who don't know,
how realistic are we being here? Like,
no, this can be as far stretched as you want it to be.
Okay.
So, like, whether it's something that you know you're going to be able to obtain, or something that you just wish you could obtain, but you know it's not likely.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go with Hulk 181.
Okay.
And Wolverine has always been one of my favorite characters.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, and let's see, my third. Yeah, I don't know if I had to just pick a third one. Let's go with I would say not Detective Comics. I'd go with Batman #1, the first issue of Batman.
Great choice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't, like Roscoe said, I would not have pegged you as a Wolverine fan, but I mean, he is Canadian.
That's right. Yeah.
It is true. Oh, what I was going to say, Drac, is if you want to inform the people who are not too comic savvy to why you would want issue number one of Tomb of Dracula. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of self-explanatory. But why number 10 is so important to you, good sir?
Number 10, issue 10 of Tomb of Dracula is the most sought after and the most valuable issue, as it is the first appearance of Blade. And that book has, in the past year, really spiked.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was valuable before, but now it's gone crazy because there is another Blade movie coming.
Yep.
And it'll get even more crazy if they decide to do the Midnight Suns.
Yeah.
Woo. Yeah. So that's why I just want to make sure that people knew at home. So, because there may be some people that don't know. But that's awesome. Like I said, like I just that's cool that you're a Wolverine fan. I did a Wolverine piece with a Maple Leafs jersey for a person.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
someone
that.
I did a commission for. Yeah, I did a commission for someone, and I found out they were a Toronto fan. They were in Canada. I shipped it to them, and it was, and that's just makes me laugh because now I think that of you.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Wolverine.
Is everything okay over there, Chris? What's going on, brother?
Oh, like I said, I had a whole crap ton of Gemini boxes fall over behind me. So I was trying to pick those up as discreetly as I could.
A lot of people are agreeing with your Batman and your Logan, so you got some fans here. And then, but here's DJ Link's inspirational words of the day. Anything is possible. If you want it, you can get it. Just imagine him saying that. I know you can.
I can, yeah.
Stick around.
There it is. But,
It's a nice sentiment though. A book like Batman #1 or Hulk 181 will not go down in price anytime soon, or ever for that matter. So we'll see. Never say never, right?
That's true. Positive vibes only.
That's right.
But yeah, that's a great answer though. I mean, of course, I mean that's a great book too. I mean, who wouldn't want that? I saw a 0.5 sell, like graded 0.5 of that with like 78% of the cover missing.
Yeah.
And it still sold for like $1,200 or something like that. Something crazy.
I was telling the Burke family chat the other day, there was a Hulk 180, a city over from me that just sold. It was CGC 2.5, and it sold for $250. I wished I had known before I found out about it because it would have been sitting in my house now.
Yeah. Yeah, my cat is screaming at me. I don't know why.
I'm hungry.
I thought that was a child.
No. Well, I suppose she is in a way. Yeah.
I'm guessing they probably won't want to eat because that's usually what my cat does too.
Yeah.
Man, I want food. What? You just ate. So Dracula.
Yeah.
Do you have a collection of horror movies, or a collection of certain type of genre? I peg you to like I said, I pegged you to be more of a horror. So I was wondering if you even, I mean, because I know this guy over here has quite a collection. So I was wondering if you may have a collection of like old horror type of stuff or movies.
I don't have a huge collection of horror movies. I have, I mean, I have, let's see. I mean, I had more that I got rid of because I just stream everything now, anyways. So got rid of a bunch of DVDs. But
True.
yeah, I never really probably ever had like a huge collection of horror movies. You know, I just I've watched a lot of horror movies, just didn't necessarily own them.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite is that I have. That is a good question. Yeah, probably. We've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre on VHS. That's a good one. Yeah.
Nice.
What else? The Evil Dead movies.
Classic.
For sure.
What else? Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah. Have you guys ever seen Oculus?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
No, I never saw that one. I'm more of a comedy kind of guy, so
Yeah.
but I mean, I do like my
I am
fair
as
share
well.
I do like my fair share of horrors, but let's see here.
So what is your favorite horror movie?
Oh, that's tough.
To be honest, you
Or
know
maybe
what I
top
love?
3.
I mean, God, I love. I mean, I love Halloween. The Halloweens for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always liked them. You know, like the whole Jason. Jason's always been cool too. You know, Friday the 13th has always been a favorite. But you know what I really did like that's actually was kind of new was the first Conjuring.
The first one I liked, yeah. I haven't watched the new one.
It's
me
okay.
neither. I hear good things. Chris says it's okay, but I hear other people say it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like the first Conjuring movie a lot actually. I thought it was very cool. But I mean, I like the classics. So, like I said, I liked Michael Myers and I love Jason. You know, those two guys, and that's why I think I fell in love with Harry from Maniac in New York. I mean, that's why I think I love that so much. That whole superhuman. But I mean, but like I said, Conjuring, the newest Conjuring has got to be up there for me. How about The Frighteners?
Yeah, I saw The Frighteners a long time ago. I honestly don't remember much about it.
What? The 13 Ghosts? What? Get out of here. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox was in that. My Speed Horrors, Abbott and Costello Meet Dracula, or Wolfman or Frankenstein. The Conjuring was good. Yep.
Okay, I have 3 that
I got 10.
I like Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Devil's Rejects, and then 3 from Hell.
Devil's Rejects.
That's probably one of my favorite trilogies.
Yeah, absolutely. Have to agree with that.
Devil's Rejects. Woo. Did you see that he's doing the Munsters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoughts? Anything? No?
I think it's a great choice.
Yeah, it is. I was never really into the Munsters too much, but he is a great choice. Did you ever see his Halloween?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You didn't like? I thought it was good.
I liked it, but I liked it because it was a new take on Halloween. It wasn't the same story that we know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I am just getting ready to finish up with mine, so I'm like, I got my tongue hanging out, I'm sure.
So those are your top three, Chris?
Well, if I had to come up with a top three, that would definitely be in the top three. But I think it's kind of unfair for me to put a trilogy in the top three.
Okay.
So if I had to choose three, it would be Devil's Rejects or that franchise, and then The Exorcist would be one, just because of the memory of watching it and how scared I was after watching it. And the other one is one that not a ton of people know about. It's called 2001 Maniacs, and it's got Robert Englund in it that played Freddy Krueger. And these college students go to it's either South Carolina or Georgia, and they're on spring break, but they have to take a detour, and they end up in this town that is cursed because of things that happened during the Civil War, and it's definitely a bloody movie, and I remember watching it the first time and just being fascinated by it. So, 2001 Maniacs would be one of my top three.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yes, yeah.
Wasn't Jennifer Aniston in one of the Leprechaun movies?
It's possible.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I would put The Exorcist as one of my top three, for sure.
Leprechaun in the Hood. That's great. Oh my gosh. Isn't that what he gets stuck in the fridge, doesn't he? Or he gets knocked in the fridge in that one, doesn't he? At the party? Isn't there like a party going on? Let's see what DJ Link says. I think, but I may be wrong, but 2001 Maniacs has a bunch of horror icons in it.
The girl that plays, or the woman that plays Elise in Insidious, the woman that can see the dead people, she's in the movie. Robert Englund's in it, and I'm not sure about any other ones that are in it, but it's definitely, if you can find it, it's worth a watch. Now, I know they play it a lot on like Showtime, on their horror channel, their horror designated channel, and that's where I saw it for the very first time. So if you can catch it on, definitely watch it. But it's not going to be on during prime time, I promise you that.
Oh, let's see. Gotta add this here. Oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see what I got going on over here. But yeah, we will be. I think someone asked this earlier. I forgot to even mention it. But yes, we will be revealing what we did later on, or actually pretty shortly here. I mean, I don't know how far Dracula is. But yeah, I mean,
I'm getting there. It'll be whenever you guys are ready. Pretty much, it's for me, it won't be complete for a while. So
okay.
But I think I'm happy with how it's going. So yeah.
All right, cool. All right. Well, like I said, I'm just doing some last minute things here, Chris. I know you're pretty much done. An hour is all you need.
Unless it's Saturday and then I need like 3.
Fast doodle dude over there. Oh, here we go, Drac. I got a question for you, brother. What is your biggest back issue bin win? Like, what is something that you found maybe in a dollar bin, or something that you like found and it was just the price was just blew your mind because you're like, what?
Let's see. Well, I mean, I haven't been able to go through too many dollar bins because everything's been closed. Stores just opened back up here in Toronto on Friday.
Oh, wow.
So there was, like, seriously, over the past year, there was maybe a month where I could actually physically go into a comic book shop and look through bins. So there has not been too many finds like that. I've just been either getting stuff online or, you can just go up to the door. That being said, I guess probably about a year ago, I did find, what was it? An Invincible Iron Man. It was like not the first Ironheart. It was like your first cover Ironheart or something. I paid $1 for, and then now it's like a $20 book. I've got one actually. Yeah, I found a couple copies. I paid $1 for Season's Beatings, which is this. It's got this variant with Kang on the cover. I don't know if you've seen that. But that thing's going for like $60 right now, and I paid $1 for it last year.
Oh, that's awesome!
So that would be, yeah. That would be my big win.
It's a good one.
Yeah. So that's I was just saying, because I mean, I hit on eBay like once in a blue moon, and it's like I'm like, whoa, man, I did well. So that's why I was just curious if you had any crazy.
Yeah. Not really,
Nice.
just that. I mean, I don't buy on eBay very often, like very rarely. So, yeah. But I thought that was a pretty good score. Those Kang books, Kang stuff is blowing up too. So,
is Predator considered a horror? There's a question in the chat.
I would consider it an action movie. I would not consider it a horror.
He said maybe not, since Arnold is so badass and we knew he was going to kick ass and take names.
That's true.
And then they were talking about Critters and now Ghoulies. Oh, man. Children of the Corn. Oh, I don't got time to bleed.
Yeah, those are all good movies. But my favorite horror movie of all time is The Shining.
Yeah.
I mean...
Ooh.
Like, without question, that's number one. And Coppola's Dracula. That for me is my favorite Dracula movie.
Now, who was your favorite Dracula actor?
I mean, Bella is great. So is Christopher Lee. But Gary Oldman is my favorite.
Ooh,
Commissioner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good answer.
Yeah, he did some incredible things in that movie, especially going from playing both the old and young Dracula. Yeah, I love that movie so much, and he's fantastic in it.
It's awesome. Chris, you have another question for our amazing guest here.
Another question.
I mean, if you do, if you don't, it's okay. I
can always think of questions. That's what I do as a teacher. Question the questionee.
Ask him a math question.
So, okay, since we're on the topic of your favorite Dracula actors, if you could go back and rewrite or direct any of the Dracula movies, which one would it be?
Rewrite or direct? Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like one that you just didn't think did do Dracula justice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Hmm. I mean, there's things about I guess some of the Hammer movies, like the Christopher Lee ones. I mean, they had a limited budget to work with, so they had to make some interesting choices. I think, where there's just like cobwebs everywhere. That was their set dressing. Is like just throw cobwebs on it. I thought they could have done a little better job with that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know that there is any particular that I would redo. Maybe just do my own story, I suppose. I don't think I would want to take over somebody else's.
What's up, TM? How's it going?
Station, Travis.
I like that. The only Dracula movie, and somebody mentioned this one in the comments, and it hit me when they said it. I didn't like Queen of the Damned.
Yeah, that's Anne Rice one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really into
go ahead.
those. I mean, I like Interview with the Vampire, even though I don't think it's a good movie. I'll still watch it.
I liked Aaliyah as the vampire. She was hot, but Aaliyah was just hot anyway. So, but yeah, Queen of the Damned it didn't do it for me. I didn't care for it very much. Had a great soundtrack.
I don't think I ever watched that whole movie.
This is my buddy. My buddy's ragging on me here because I hate Nosferatu. Like, I literally am like creeped out by Nosferatu, the slowest human being creature in the whole freaking world. Well, I mean, I'm not fast either, but maybe that's what plays into it. But I don't know. For some reason, Nosferatu has always freaked me the heck out. And then when William Dafoe did it, now I'm creeped out by William Dafoe.
Well, Willem Dafoe is just a creepy looking guy to begin with.
Oh man.
Yeah, I love the original Nosferatu. He is very creepy.
With that.
And
he comes up the stairs. I hate that.
I mean, it's probably the only silent film I've watched more than once, or even all the way through.
Now I'm going to show you a little bit of my horror knowledge. There's a movie. If you've never seen it, you can actually look it up on YouTube. The movie is called The Curious Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Yeah.
That is one of my all-time favorite silent films. And if you've never seen it, it is a very good movie, but it is also creepy.
I never even heard of it.
The music is spot on for the movie.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of reading my movies, but I have like some subtitle movies. But for me, reading's for my comics. I feel like, but I don't know. I guess I'd maybe give it a shot, just because you said so, Chris.
Just get ready because the older you get, the more subtitles you're going to have to use.
Oh man, I gotta get. Oh jeez. Oh. Oh.
Well, I'm finished. Believe it or not.
I do believe it. And you know me, I'm not yet. Of course, just like last week. Here I am running behind. Chris is going to yell at me backstage, everyone. Oh, I mean, what?
Look, last week after we finished our show, Roscoe messages me and he goes, "Dude, I'm so sorry for not being done on time." I was like, "Why are you apologizing? People were watching."
I was like, oh man. I'm like taking forever here. I was like, people are like, finish the dang picture already. I'm like, oh no, we're going to lose followers. And I mean, not like I have a lot to begin with, but the ones that I have, I want to keep. No. Oh man, this is coming out really cool. I'm really excited about this one.
I guess I'll work on mine a little more.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Drac, question for you, brother.
Yeah.
Who was your growing up? Who was your celebrity crush? Like your first celebrity crush?
Oh wow. I gotta think about that. First celebrity crush.
Or one that just kind of stands out to you, like hardcore, like, oh man, I've always loved Topanga from Boy Meets World, or
Yeah.
Kelly
no.
Kapowski from Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, let me think. Well, there was Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
Ooh,
sure.
yes.
Ooh.
It's probably one of the first I can remember. Yeah.
I'm glad you said as Catwoman and not like when she was in Scarface. No.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Michelle Pfeiffer, but specifically in Scarface.
I knew it.
Who was yours, Roscoe?
I had quite a few. But I think I love Topanga. Topanga was, you know, but Kelly Kapowski was definitely. Oof! I saw her and went. My eyes like sparkled. I think.
Speaking
Aren't
of
you glad
her,
I said my eyes?
I have her picture right here in front of me signed.
Always looking at me, telling me I'm doing a great job. Thanks, Kelly. I love you. I need one of those in front of me now. No, I'm just kidding. I'm missing the chat.
Mine was Melissa
Pink Ranger.
Hart.
Pink Ranger, Freaky Louie said. Melissa Joan. Oh, okay. All right.
Clarissa could explain it all to me and I would have listened.
She could put spells on you too?
Yeah.
Hey, Dan, thank you so much for coming by, brother. Secret World of Alex Mack. What?
Yeah. She was the girl that played in 10 Things I Hate About You, right? The girl that played Alex Mack.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, she was in that.
He went with the Pfeiffers. That's funny. Oh man, I had such a crush on Topanga. That's funny. Oh, Freaky Louie. Man, remember Mannequin?
Jimmy Cattrall from Mannequin.
I bet you Louie pictured him driving the little motorcycle with her on the back, going through the streets. You got to do that skit now, Louie. No. Oh man, Michelle Pfeiffer. That's a good one, though, brother. Oof.
Yeah, I mean that costume really helped for sure.
Absolutely.
Did you see? Art Germ did a variant for that.
I just got it.
Oh,
It's
did you?
actually it's in my last unboxing video
Oh,
I just put up.
I gotta check that out. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that one. Oof.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a gorgeous.
Guys
He's
in
a
the
beast.
chat, or ladies and gentlemen in the chat, if you are watching this and you're not already subscribed to Actual Dracula, please head over to his YouTube.
Description is down below.
I would drop his link in the chat, but Roscoe has not given anybody moderator privileges yet. So,
Oops. Shoot, my bad. I should have done that when you first popped in there. Oh man. It is in the description below. I have mine. Oh, I mean, I have Cardboard Crazies down below, and I also have Actual Draculas down in the description below. Just you can click that. You can go to them and please sub them up. There's also amazing people in the chat too. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate you all. You've been awesome. We've had steady. I mean, we have 16 people right now. I think I've seen steady 15 people in here. That's amazing.
Wait. I have a problem with that. We've got 16 people, but only 14 thumbs ups.
Oh, snap. I didn't even see that.
That means 2 people watching don't like what they're seeing.
Come on, DJ Links.
I know, DJ.
Like he's waiting for our art at the end. He's like, I'm waiting to see if it's really good. Let's see what I got here.
Yeah, I think I'm at a point where I'm going to stop now.
I'm getting to that point too, I think. If I do any more to this, I don't know that it's going to improve the situation anymore.
Yeah, that's why I'm well, see, that's my problem. If I sit here with it in front of me long enough, I start seeing stuff that I want to do extra.
The problem is, I know right off the bat, is I kind of started off wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's certain things I just didn't get down right at the beginning that I should have. And so I'm stuck with it now. But I think I'm happy with it.
Well, that's good.
Soy finito.
Yeah, I'm just doing a couple little touches here. I should be finished with this very shortly. If anyone is still staying to see what the artwork looks at the end, like I said, we'll be showing these off here shortly. I will be showing off Chris's because he's already been done for the last half an hour. No.
Last half hour.
So yeah. But again, our theme, if anyone was wondering, has been horror. If you haven't caught that from all the horror talk that we've been doing, yeah, I think this is looking pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Can you tell me what your soup du jour is?
That's our soup of the day. I'll have
Sounds
that.
good. I think I'll have one. No.
That's one of my, me. That's my all-time.
If you want to see it, you can tune in to the show and look at it on the television. You can't see it before.
Oh, she's trying to get a sneak peek. She's trying to get a sneak peek of that awesome artwork. Excellent. So if you like Chris was saying, if you're not subbed up to Actual Dracula, he does some great content, some funny stuff here on the YouTubes. You can usually you can catch him sometimes on Lamer Frame, and he's just like I said. Oh, and Whack
Yep.
Comics for sure. But definitely a great guy in this community. We truly appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. This has been awesome.
Oh, thank you.
know,
Appreciate you too as well.
I'm still new to this whole YouTube game, and so I appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. Like I said, 15 people. See, hopefully we have 15 people here in the chat, or 15 thumbs up.
Oh, we've got 16.
Oh, that's awesome. See, he said something. They were like, oh. Smash that heart button. Lisa Turtle. Oh, Lisa Turtle. That's great. I thought it was something the cover is actually not. I am now. Thanks, Roscoe, for making these. Awesome.
Station.
There you go.
Station.
That's awesome.
Yes, buddy.
That's awesome.
Oh, we got Tomorrow Cinema in the house.
Hey, Manny, thank you so much for coming by, brother. Awesome. You're coming at a good time, too. We're about to show our artwork here. Oh, here we go. You ready for this track?
There it is. Yeah,
Show here first.
If you guys don't know, I'm taking part in the next In the Mix rap battle.
And who are you going up against?
The immortal Biggie Shaq.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I should
man.
I'm not gonna giggle at that.
That's just gonna be fun, man.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm doing it for fun. I'm not a rapper, so I just thought it'd be something. It would be a challenge, but fun at the same time. And I figure, why not? Why the hell not? I got nothing to lose.
I'm calling it now.
Because I'm going to win.
Feelings are going to be hurt. I'm calling it now.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, man, that's going to be exciting. The last one was crazy. So I can only imagine what's going to happen. Oh, man.
See,
that's
what
cool,
Roscoe's doing
man.
right now is he's stalling.
Yeah.
But I'll give
right.
Roscoe credit. This is Roscoe's first ever live stream on YouTube, guys. So drop some love for him in the chat. Yeah. Give him some props, because I think he's done a killer job tonight with it being his first live stream ever.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is all, like I said, all new to me. So thank you so much. Chris, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. You've been an awesome co-host and an actual Dracula being a phenomenal guest, of course, as always. So yeah, I'm still stalling for time, and
he's just saying how many times he can say thank you and drag it out.
I want to thank you. All right, I just have one last thing. I think I'm going to be done here. This is going to be not the color I wanted. We're going to do this instead.
I'm calling first to finish is last to show.
Oh, son of a bee sting. All right, that sounds good. That's fair. That's fair. That is fair. All right.
And I'll show mine last if you want.
That's fine. Or you can show it first since you're our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Put your art so we can contest. No.
There was something else I wanted to show before I show my drawing, because it's somewhat related.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm only going to show, I'll show you like 1 or 2 pages. I'm going to be doing a video going over this whole book soon, because there's some pretty interesting things in here. So this is a school book of mine from, this would have been from grade 3. I don't know how old are you in grade 3? Like 7, 8 years old?
7, 8.
8, yeah. So this was my a book from when I was 8 years old. As you can see, we've got looks like some weapons of medieval weapons on here. Some a mace, spears, stuff like that. Anyhow, when I was like 8 years old, I had never seen like Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, but I was well aware of those movies because I had friends that had seen them. I used to look at like Fangoria magazine, and so I was obsessed with Freddy and Jason. Like, I just thought they were so cool, even though I'd never actually seen the movies yet. But I used to draw them all the time. And let me see if I can find a good one here. Yeah, so there on the back page, we've got Freddy Krueger.
Nice.
All right, there's his glove. And this was all going off just my memory of like maybe seeing short clips or something on TV and pictures of them in magazines. Yes, that's Freddy Krueger. And I used to love drawing him fighting Jason. That was my big thing. That's Jason right there.
What? I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot I could do this. My bad. Everyone, forgive me. This is my first time. There we go.
You're doing great.
Okay. Yeah. So you can see the tombstone there. R.I.P. Jason. And there's Jason's machete stabbing through the glove. Yeah, so you can imagine how excited I was when I heard there was going to be a Freddy versus Jason movie, and how utterly disappointed I was when I saw what a piece of dog shit that movie was. Did not live up to my expectations.
The only thing I remember about that movie is Freddy stabbing the girl from Destiny's Child and going, dark meat.
Yes, it's an absolutely terrible movie. Does not need to be watched again. But yeah, it's funny. Like, I don't know why I was just so drawn to those characters. I guess I just thought they looked cool, and I guess I was a weird kid, man. What can I say? I've always been into horror.
I love that was in your book.
Yeah.
And where's your? Oh, here we go. This is what I was waiting for to. Oh wait, no, right here.
I guess you could call that cool. I don't know. Chris, if you were my teacher, what would you say about that?
We got a question from the chat.
For third grade, yeah, this is my third grade book, man.
Honestly,
yeah.
If I saw somebody that could draw like that in third grade, I would be giving them pats on the back and being like, "You need to keep drawing because you're doing such a good job."
I'm going to show one more page, which is continued from earlier. Then Jason came in and stuck his machete in Freddy's head. So
that's dope.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's so great.
But great. I did definitely got a lot of encouragement from my mom and my teachers to keep drawing. Although I have to wonder what some of those teachers thought when they saw this stuff. I don't know. The kids are weird, man. They draw weird shit. I know.
Oh no, trust me, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess, do you want me to show mine since
Dealer's choice. You get to decide who goes first and last.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll go last then.
Okay.
All
Now,
right.
who would you
Well,
like
since
to
I
show
finished
first?
last, oh, Chris,
Who would you like to show first, Adrian?
Go with Roscoe.
All right.
I knew it.
Yeah.
All right. So with mine, I went with okay. So it's horror theme, and what better not or what better than to have the Universal monsters from the original horror, double horror here, all going for the last slice of pizza.
Yes. I
So
love
I have
that.
Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, and Werewolf all trying to go for that sliced pizza.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. That's fantastic.
So I give it a double
I
horror.
I like the ring on Dracula's hand. That's a nice
like that?
touch. Yeah.
So yeah, I also gave him a couple of things there. Yeah, but yeah, and then did you see the little detail there? You know the little table that they put in the box too. You see that? You know the little.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I like that.
So
That's
that is
awesome.
my. But I'm going to brand it here. I'm going to put between the lines. I don't know if you can see. I didn't get a chance to do that yet, but between the lines, horror, and then I'm going to put the date, and then actual Dracula, and then this will be like it's up for the auction, which we will be doing. Well, I'll let Chris talk about that here in a minute. But let's get to Chris's drawing. How about that, Chris? We got you, brother.
Well, I tried to do something to honor the guests that we're going to have on tonight, and I decided to go a little old school. So I did Bela Lugosi as Dracula.
Oh wow, dude, that's incredible.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that.
That is gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
Nope, you gotta keep it there. You have to keep holding it because that is phenomenal. Wow.
Look into my eyes.
See, perfect. See, that's why I wanted to keep it like that. That was perfect. Awesome, Chris. Amazing as always, bro. Appreciate you, man. And now,
yeah, that thing's
the
amazing.
man of the hour and 32 minutes and 37 seconds.
Right. So throwback to 8-year-old Adrian, actual Dracula. Went back to my horror art roots. Went with Freddy Krueger.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Amazing.
Old pizza face himself.
That is so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
People saying wowzers to all our stuff. Beautiful. Classy. Another wow. Excellent. People trying to claim it. Unreal. This is awesome. Another claim here. Oh man, the chat just jumped on me. Claim. Kid Drac would be so proud. Look at that. Freaky Louie.
Yeah.
Love it. Brother Joe. Nice after a long night of horror, a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
That's sick. Oh yeah, man. Look at this. Mama approves. Manny, damn. Awesome. Yeah. Super great.
Krueger. There he is.
That's awesome, brother. So
Thank
cool,
you.
man. This is so cool. Let me see. I got this right. Boom. Oh. Boom. Boom. I can do all this, right? I can do. Yep. Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. So, Dracula. If you want to, oh wait, I should have kept you like that. You want to tell the people what you got going on?
Yeah. Tomorrow night, I will be on Let's Talk About It with this fine gentleman here.
Wednesday night.
Sorry, Wednesday. What day is it? It's Monday. Jesus.
It's Monday.
Okay. Yes, that's on Wednesday. Yeah, so I'll be on that. And then I am doing I haven't set a day yet because I'm trying to avoid conflicting schedules. Everyone's got their things going on, but I am going to be starting, jumping on the live stream bandwagon. I'm going to be doing my own weekly podcast live called Casual Dracula.
Oh,
And the first episode will be probably next week. So look for an announcement on that. And it's Casual Dracula, so it's gonna be kind of whatever I want it to be. I do have a few things planned so far. Might just hang out and talk, but there might also be some games. We'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be casual. It's gonna be fun.
cool,
Yeah.
man.
So I'll have an announcement of it that sometime next week for sure.
I'm excited about that.
Excellent. TM says you'll be on the Shamara show.
Me? Will I?
Wednesday,
We
you're
all
already
will.
locked
I forgot
in.
to tell you.
I didn't know that I was on that. I know I'm on Let's Talk About It with Chris and Remy and Panda. So that's news to me. But I'll come on, sure.
Here's the other guy here. If you need anyone, you got people already trying to get on your new show. Remy, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Thank you for coming
I'm
on.
definitely going to be hitting all you guys up to come on Casual Dracula. Maybe even DJ Lynx. We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
All right, cool, brother. Well, we appreciate you we appreciate you being on here. And
Yeah, I appreciate you having me.
Awesome, great night. Chris, you got anything to tell the people at home?
Well, like Adrian said, Wednesday night we have Let's Talk About It on my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Actual Dracula is going to be on, and so will Adrian Panda Awesome 316. I think that's right. I think those are the right numbers. I always get numbers mixed up, but they'll be on the show with us along with Remy Q. We're both hosting the show, so I hate calling them a co-host because it's not really a co-host, but we're both hosts. The hostesses with the mostesses. Another horror comedy throw there. And then Saturday, Art with the Professor at 11 a.m. And then I'm continuing to put together the Comets Curing Cancer charity auction for July 30th and 31st. It's a 24-hour live stream. Both of these guys are going to be on it, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. No doubt.
And there will be stuff. I guess I'll be drawing live, right? I'll definitely. There is other stuff I'm planning to do for that. I will include this as well for the auction.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And it's going to be a fun time. Still lining people up. So if you're in the chat and you want to jump on the 24-hour live stream, you just let me know. You don't have to be able to draw. You can just come on, hang out, chat, because 24 hours is a lot of time to fill.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Well, again, great show, guys. Thank you so much. Chris, always awesome, brother. I appreciate you doing this with me, starting this journey. And Dracula, thank you so much for being our first guest on Between the Lines. This was a blast. I love your artwork. I love your artwork anyway. It's amazing. Chris, yours was all right. No. So with that being said, thank you so much for everyone in the chat. I truly appreciate everyone being here. You're amazing. I always say this, but it's the best community in the freaking world. I love it. It is so awesome. I'm so happy that I'm a part of this with these fine gentlemen here and these amazing people that are in the chat. Thank you so much again for taking time out of your night to spend about an hour and 40 minutes with us tonight. And
starting next week, if you watch the show, and you want to draw along with us while the show is happening, at the end of the show, we will be showing off the audience pictures. So don't think just because we're on here drawing that you have to sit here and watch us. You're welcome to draw with us, and we would love to see what you guys do at home. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of Lame Frames, what they do there, but we won't tell Rod or Bearded. So they're not here watching, so it'll be okay. Unless DJ tells.
He might, you know. Well, that being said, next week's show will be on Chris's channel, Cardboard Crazies, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Monday. And all I got to say is I hope everyone tonight is going to curl up in their bed and drink their chalky milk like I will tonight. So thank you so much, everyone. You're amazing. Best community. Keep on geeking, everyone. Having a good time. And you guys are awesome. Thank you. Bye, everyone.